Hey guys, Adam here from directiontrader.com. Let's do the mid-morning looking forward video for March 11th. It is Tuesday. If you guys have been actively trading these markets, you see what we've been doing here. We have been in this sideways inside day slop and chop for about a week now, guys. Really been struggling here to push higher, struggling to push lower. If you watched last night's video, you see that I have this bull channel that is marked up here on the dailies, and it's holding here at its highs. We have a Fibonacci that's up here a little bit higher, but pretty much we're at resistance for the most part on the dailies here. And as of last night's video, I was looking for a potential pullback here in the markets just for the next week or so. I think it would be healthy in getting us to push a little bit higher. As you can see here, I have some buy zones that are marked up here, some zones that I'm looking to buy, and them levels are no different than the levels that we were looking at in the past. As you see here, the 46.50s was always the support or resistance that I used in the past, used based on them previous highs, and we fluttered around with it quite a bit here in the past a couple weeks ago. Finally got a push above it. And now that we've got a push above it, I'm looking to see if we can come back and retest. Not saying it's going to do it today or tomorrow, but as I said in last night's video, I'm looking for a breach of this 8-period moving average here. It's an exponential moving average. If we can start to close below that, I think we got a good opportunity to sell off. Go ahead and continue to sell off down here to the 21-period moving average, and that's going to come in play right near that 46.5. Now we may front run it, by a couple points, this and that, if we get a pullback. But nonetheless, I think it would be healthy to get a nice pullback here in the S&P before ultimately getting another possible bounce here higher. So I'm going to give a little kind of a little tip here in today's video on how I've been trading in the live trading room and how I've been presenting these days. Basically, I come in every day and for a while now, the last few days. We've came in and we've been trading inside of the previous day's trading range, and not only that, but looking at our momentum here. Here's a 15-minute chart. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Here's a 15-minute chart, and just simply throw some moving averages on here. I have a band of moving averages on here that I look at for momentum purposes. And as you can see here, all these moving averages are in a sideways fashion. That is a big sign for us as we come in the morning time. So we have two different clues that we're looking at coming in for this example. We have inside day, inside the previous day's trading range, and we have sideways momentum. I know you can't see that very well, but nonetheless, we have inside trading day and we have sideways momentum. That is right out of the gate. That's a big red flag saying, hey, look out, there's something going on here that you should know about. Be careful. This thing is going to suck up the retail traders and possibly get them slopped around here throughout the day. So right out of the gate, before the market, in our pre-market analysis, I was talking and I was literally drawing, making drawings like this. This is what we could see based on what we had going into today. I'm going to go back and show you yesterday's price action. I did the exact same thing yesterday. So we had two clues, inside day and sideways momentum. That is a perfect recipe for slop and chop, and that's exactly what you see here, guys. So as you see here, we've had nice slop and chop, just piercing up and down through these moving averages since they are sitting sideways, and that's what you'll see on days like today. If we go back to yesterday's price action just to show you, this is exactly the same setup as we had yesterday, and we went over the exact same details yesterday, and that's how we traded, as you see here. Look at yesterday's price action coming in. Even though we had a nice down day yesterday, nonetheless, we came in with what? Sideways momentum here. Push up, thrust down. Push up, thrust down. Push up. And you can see how this market reacted the remainder of the day. A lot of sideways slop and chop. Now, one more little side note here. Let's go all the way back to Friday, and I'll show you exactly what we had drawn up on Friday as well. As you see right here is Friday's action. What did we have on Friday? Sideways, short-term momentum, inside the previous day's trading range. I know we pierced above it, but most of our trading took place inside of the previous day's range. What did we have? slop and chop. So going back to today's market, guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up. If we have this momentum and it doesn't start to drop or doesn't start to pop, I'm going to look for the exact same thing come tomorrow's trading room. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up here. Basically, what we're looking at here is I'm marking up yesterday's lows and Friday's highs, and I'm waiting to see this market break. Before I get bullish or bearish, I'm waiting to see this market break. So if we can drop below yesterday's lows and start to trade back to the downside, get this momentum to start rolling over, being on top of us, so we're actually trading in a downward fashion here with the momentum helping us push down. I can see a nice little drop down here to the 21 period moving average over the course of the next few days. If this thing peters out again and we get some more slop and chop the remainder of the day, look for this going into tomorrow, and just be aware of what's going on. So, but we've been in this for about a week now, so I feel like it's time for this thing to break. This is an extended chop, so it's about time for this market to go ahead and decide whether it wants to go ahead and pull back for a little bit, or if it's ready to continue its move back to the upside. But if it does pull back, don't get sidetracked. We are still in an uptrend. We're still bullish. Just look for the next price level. And that next level comes in at the 21 period moving average and then 46 halves. So I hope this made sense. I hope this helped you out a little bit, especially on spotting choppy days like this moving forward, because it's very important to spot stuff like this early on, so you're not honing in on a really, really small time frame and getting slopped around and just getting stopped out and having some struggles. So I hope this helps, guys. And if you guys have any questions about any of this, please reach out to me. Email is adam@directiontrader.com. And if you don't have any questions, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good day.